Okay, so some people wanted to know how we shop and how we decide what food we're going to eat for the week. So today is Friday, and we are just thinking about what we're going to make for dinner and stuff. So that's what the first thing we do is we decide what we're going to eat, right?
Yes, and I'm going to grab a pen and paper so we can jot down some ideas.
If you've been watching the daily videos, you see that Jen is always saying how important it is to plan ahead. So we thought we'd show you kind of what we do. Today is a Friday. We're about 4 months in. It's the third week of October, so it's October 20th, 2017. And we have a small adjustment in our family. We were, had two of our kids living with us. We have 3 kids, but only 2 living with us, and one of them has now moved away for about a year and a half. So we're down to just 3 of us. But usually, like dinners, we'll do 4 servings so Jan can take one for lunch. So we've already decided kind of what we want to eat for dinner this week, and what did we decide on?
So one of these days, usually on the weekends, we try and do meals that are a little more time consuming. So for one of these meals for the weekend, we're going to do cauliflower pizza. We haven't done that in a little while. It's really good, but it is time consuming to make. The next thing we talked about making was salmon. With the salmon, we're going to do some sweet potatoes, and then also we're going to do a little bit of rice. Dave probably won't eat the rice, but Josh and I will. It's been a little while since we did shrimp tacos, one of our favorite things ever. And then also one day we're going to do blueberry pancakes. And then we've also talked about doing tuna boats. On the other nights, if it's kind of hectic, we've got a couple things going on at night. We'll probably, a lot of times we'll just like cook an egg, maybe throw some, something on it. So we'll just have kind of like 5 for sure planned things. And then on those other nights, we'll just kind of, if there's a leftover or, something like that, or we'll just do something simple like an egg. There's a couple different stores we go to, so I'm kind of going through, I made a list. I've divided it up into 3 different columns, so we'll know at each store we need to go, what we need to get.
Jan mentioned a couple things that I won't eat, like the pancakes or the rice, just because they bother my gut still, so I'm not eating those. So even in my own mind, I'll think, okay, well, when they're eating pancakes, what am I going to eat that night? And so I'll just think about things like that. And then also, we're talking about dinner, but then we also have our lunches. Jan usually has leftovers from a dinner, but because I'm working from home, I'll usually just have something else for lunch. If you've been watching these videos, one of my favorite lunches is the little chicken salads. But that's also one of those dinners that we can just throw together on any night, because we usually have some chicken, we usually have pesto, we usually have avocados, and we usually have lettuce. So that chicken and pesto salad is a great meal you can make almost any time. Same with the lettuce boats. You can eat them for lunch or dinner. For cauliflower pizza, we need cauliflower. We like to buy the pre-bagged cauliflower, and I'm pretty sure we don't have any. We usually keep it in there. So we need cauliflower. What else do we need?
Pesto.
We use pesto. This is the pesto we get from Costco. This is something we always keep on hand. We need eggs. We're just about out of mushrooms, so we'll get some mushrooms.
And also house lettuce. That's something we use a lot.
Yeah, so far we've got a whole thing of lettuce.
For the pancakes, we need the paleo flour. How's that looking?
Well, I don't think we have any paleo flour.
Okay.
Here's our sweet potatoes.
Got the shrimp for the tacos. We need to get the tortillas. We need to get some limes. We need to get some cheese.
We'll go out and take you to the stores to show you how we pick brands and whatnot. But as Jan mentioned, and I'll probably put up a graphic on the screen of the shopping list that she's putting together, but making it easy for you to see. And a lot of these ingredients we know are only available at Natural Grocer, or they're only available at Sprouts or some other place like that. So, and for this video, we thought it'd be helpful to show you how we kind of divide it up. Because gone are the days where you can just get everything at Costco or everything at Walmart. Some of the stuff you got to get other places. So this is the first store we're going to, just the regular supermarket.
So here we need the avocados, red onions right there, cabbage, few limes, blueberries, and cayenne pepper.
I'll only get like 3 because if I get too many, then they just go bad. And I get one that's like ripe right away. Like this one was ripe pretty well. It feels nice and soft, but not too soft. So this is one thing we come back for a couple times to get, so they don't go bad. So we're at the grocery store, the main one. What did we get here?
We got cayenne pepper, blueberries, avocados. We don't use a ton of cabbage, so I just got a half. I did get 2 green bananas, limes, and also a red onion. And we're good. We've got 2 more stores to hit, so.
Okay. Okay, here we are at the next store in the Natural Grocer. It's about 3 or 4 miles away from the grocery store we just came from.
Wait, should I check the date?
That's good. And they're not on sale, so that's how much they are when they're not on sale. So here's the paleo flour. For a pound of it, it is $11.29. But at Natural Grocers, they have it. How much? Yeah, it's cheaper. So at Natural Grocers, they have their own sort of generic brand. And it is only $9.49. It just doesn't have any recipes on it, but...
Eggs? Over here it is.
Okay, here's the eggs. We want the pasture raised. Well, these are $4.69, those are $4.99. Those look fine. So we're gonna get 2 of these. So now we're at the cheese, and this is what we want. Is you can see it's for.
And we're making 2 things with that: the tacos and the pizza. So do we need to get 2 of them or only 1?
I think 1.
Are you sure?
Yeah. All right, now we are at Costco to get some of the bulk items. Going to 3 stores is not really that much of a pain once you've done it a few times. You just know because you can get right in and right out. So that we like. Prosciutto. So here's the cheese, the Pecorino Romano. That's a pretty good block of it. That's the best deal I've seen yet. So for this, it's almost 1 3/4 pounds. That's a good deal. There's the cauliflower rice. That's $4.49. And the mushrooms are $3.99. And I'll pick some of these. So this is the mayo that we use. We're not buying any today, but just thought I'd show you. Here's the avocado oil that we buy. We're not buying it today, but just thought I'd show you. And the coconut oil. Of course, in our house, because we keep the temperature at 78 degrees, it's runny. And then there's the oil. Jan just pulled it out. It's $14.95. And this stuff has lasted us a good 4 months.
Same thing, it's cheaper.
Oh, so I just realized the kind we had before was not organic. And this is organic, so we're going to get the organic kind, but it's on sale, so that's nice. It's actually cheaper.
Okay, so Dave's kind of shown you all the things that we have gotten as we've gone along. Great deals. For sure, our biggest shopping place is at Costco. So if you don't have a membership here, it's worth it. It's absolutely 100% worth it to get it, because you really do save quite a bit, and they have so many healthy options with organic and so many different things.
Yeah, and all this stuff is good food. I mean, it's like high quality, imported from Italy, all those things. So, okay. All right, so here's all the food we just bought at all 3 stores. It came out to $105.60. That's with tax. And that is pretty close to what we spend whenever we go shopping, like for the week. Because some things like this cheese, the pesto, I mean, especially the oil and the cheese, those will last for, this cheese will probably last us a month. I mean, it's huge. This will probably last us 4 months. Most of the other stuff will only last us through the week. But usually every week we're buying something kind of staple, it seems. Not every week, but I think it averages out to about $100 a week. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd say that's really, really good.
And that's for feeding basically 4 people. Really? So, you know, and you can see that this is just stuff we buy at Costco, most of it. So the most expensive things are things like these. The eggs are obviously more expensive than regular eggs. And this cheese is obviously more expensive, but everything else is, I mean, I guess this is kind of expensive stuff too. It's $10 a bag. But it's worth it because Jan can get those breakfast muffins that she likes, so.